Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Happy New Year. This is 2024. I am Shruti, and if you're seeing this face for the first time, I create content on fashion, lifestyle, productivity, skincare, makeup. If you are interested in any of those topics, please make sure to hit the subscribe button. So last week I posted a video on how you can level up in 2024. What are the goals you should plan to achieve? How you can be the better version of yourself by the end of 2024. So we have talked about all that. So I won't be talking about that in this video. But in this video, we'll talk about three basic things. That is, first, things I do in the beginning of year, what I do for the beginning of quarter, and what I do for the beginning of month, because January is basically a beginning of month, a beginning of quarter, a beginning of year. In the second part of the video, I'll be setting up my planner. I have got a planner with me. If you do not have a planner with you, or you think buying a planner will be too much because you are not sure if you will be able to commit to that planner, because I know planners are expensive, then you can do two things. You can get a notebook and I'll tell you how to write each and everything. You do not need a planner, darling. But if you want to have something in cheap and best, I'll add a link to the description box below. That link is basically free. That is something that I use. It's a weekly kind of planner. You can download it. I'll add a link to the both weekly and daily planner. You can download it and you can get as many as print as you want. Just write your day, date, and get started. So that would be the second part of the video, where I'll be setting up my planner. The third part of the video will be, I'll be setting up my vision board, and I'll help you in setting up your vision board as well. I know for a matter of fact, I do not actually very much support the idea of vision board, because generally I see people have this big board placed in the front of their room or somewhere in their home, and I find it's too privacy invading. I think if I'll have my vision board, it would rather be a super close to me, because definitely the concept of vision board is whatever you are dreaming for 2024. So I highly recommend if you guys are in vision board, because vision board are really a good way of manifesting things in your life which we are working towards. So you can follow my process of creating the vision board. I'll let you know how it is. We'll do it together here. So there are a lot of stuffs to cover in this video. I hope you guys enjoy watching it and you will get something out of it. And without any further ado, let's get started right into the video. So let's first talk about the things that I like to do on a yearly basis, like first week of January every year. First thing that I like to do beginning of each year is I like to go ahead and do a digital detox. In that, I like to unsubscribe any pages that I follow that no longer interest of me, any people who I followed thinking, oh, I really want to be like them, but they do not inspire me anymore. I go ahead and unfollow that, be it Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, anywhere. So do a digital detox. Also, I like to do a exhaustive cleanup of my home. I know generally people like to do a cleanup in Diwali times, but honestly, I feel like this is a proper time to clear up all the medicines which you feel have expired, or if they are something that are expiring soon, then or keep it ahead in your wardrobe, so that you can just see that they are expiring and use that first if you need it. Obviously, clear any documents, garbages sort of stuff. There I have done a lot of cleanup in past week. I have thrown the printouts which I feel are no longer relevant to me. There are so many printout of IDs, of scan copies of documents that are not really relevant to me right now, and I just went ahead and shredded it. A real digital detox is something that you should do in the beginning of the year. Also, now coming to what I like to do monthly. So every month, first week, I really like to dedicate it. You can call it first Sunday. I really like to dedicate it to cleaning my desk space, living room, my dining, everything. I like to tidy up a bit. So I always feel whenever I go ahead and do a cleanup of my space, like for example my workspace, work desk, anything, I just feel I'm a lot calmer, a lot controlled as a human. So I would highly suggest you guys to do that. Also, there is one thing that I love to do in the beginning of every month is I like to calculate the amount that I spent previous month. Yes, I know we all of us plan for the next month. Okay, 2024 January, I'll spend, for example, 2000 rupees. But no one calculates that how much money have you guys spent on like December 2023. So that is very important for me, that I always do. So yeah, these are the things that I do in the beginning of year and beginning of quarter and beginning of month. Now let's go ahead and set up my planner. For this video, I'll be using a planner, but you do not need to own or have a planner to get started with it. I know planner can be very expensive, and sticking to it is really difficult at times. So if you are someone who feels like you are now extremely motivated to start with planner and later you'll just stop using it, so I'd suggest start with a notebook right now. By the way, this year I have this planner. Why I bought it is this is made of almond. It says I was an almond before. Can you see that? For now, let's start with 2024. So guys, let's start with our planner. This is for 2024. I always have a habit of writing Om and my name before starting anything. Let me know if you guys do the same, and let's quickly start with it. This is a page for personal data in which has given, I won't write it anything right now, but this is a calendar, yearly calendar, in which you can have anything and you can write notes as well. I do not think I have to write anything here for now. So the first page that I'm using, you can do this in your notebook because this is just a blank page, you guys can see, is making my quarterly goals. So this is something for my quarterly goals, which I like to come back and check if I have achieved it or not. So I'll just fill it. Moving ahead with this sheet, this has all my basic goals, like all the goals for this year. It has my wellness, personal development, passion, giving back to community, financial, social life. I'd like to start with wellness. So in wellness, I have to start eating greens, salads. My second is start doing skincare, AM and PM. So I have done with my annual goals, and these are not it. Basically, there are a lot of space where I can still add more goals, and I think I'll keep adding it as the year progresses. Right now, these are the only things that are in my mind that I have to achieve. And you already see how I did my quarterly goals for Q1, Q2, Q3 and Q4. So these are the few pillars of my life. I like to divide my goals in 4 categories, that is personal, health, career and finances. These 4 are the categories that I think are super important for anyone. So this was basically about my annual goals, but there is something that are super important for you are also the monthly goals, so that you could see if you have achieved it or not. So let's get started with that. So guys, moving to January, the first page that I use is for finances and expenses. I like to write it like that. I write dates, spend category and amount, and you can see how much amount I have spent on what category, and I'll keep adding it. With that also, there is something I really enjoy is writing my habits that I want to track for 2024, and you can see here yoga, gym, exercise, no sugar, no maida, eating out habits, skincare, reading and gratitude, getting up at 7:30, fruits, greens intake. So then this is a habit tracker right here, and I really like this. You can just create it in any notebook, and this is my special area in which I like reward. If I would achieve 80% of good habits in January, I would buy something of your choice. This is something that makes me feel motivated towards achieving my goal, that if I'll achieve 80% of good habits in February, then I would buy Adidas Samba. So yeah, this is how it works, guys. In this page, I really like to add my shoot dates, my YouTube schedule, any birthday, anniversaries this month, and any appointments that are already scheduled. Obviously, I can't add everything in the first of the day. It as the day goes, I just keep adding that. So for example, On Sundays, I have my YouTube long form video schedule, so I'd always include that YouTube long form. So this is one of my schedule, and it's there every Sunday. I'll just keep adding that. So I really like to put a separate line in each section so that I can create two things out of it. This is my to-do list of the day, and this is my gratitude. So this is something I write in the morning, and there's something I write at the night, what I am grateful about, how was my day, and just anything that I want to scribble. So this is that part, and that's it for the planner setting, guys. I also have some nice stickers with me which I really like to add to my month. So let's add. So I think for my exercises I can add this no pain no gain sticker. These are super fancy. I mean, if you do not have, it's fine, but if you have, then it's really nice. I added it here. I hope you guys can see it. So this is for my reward section. So no pain no gain. So that is how I set up my planner. This is very important that your planner is very specific to what you think of, what you dream of, what are the goals that you want to achieve. I have just given you the gist of what should be there in your planner, and so that from today onwards you should start writing your stuff in the planner as well. So coming back to the last and final part of this video, setting up your vision board. So guys, for this I really do not like the idea of putting your vision board on the wall in a very big paper so that everyone can see. This is a very foreign concept. I think here in India, at least, people live with family, friends, and you do not want your vision board to be displayed every time. It might have some vision that is very personal to you that you want to achieve, and you do not want everyone to know about that. So I have found a very nice way for myself. It works with me. I just take any piece of paper. I'm like, for today I'm taking this piece of paper from the diary. So I have come with a kind of vision board that really works for me, that's very private to me and that's not on public display, is creating a vision board on a paper and then fold it and keep it in your personal diary. For example, this diary of mine has a envelope here. So I really like to put my vision board over here so that it's with me all the time, and it's also very private. So what I like to do is, first I like to get all the images from Pinterest or Google or anywhere that is relevant to my dreams. For example, if you start doing yoga this year, you can print something like this. So I have got this on Pinterest. I just downloaded bunch of pictures and cut it, and this is here. These are all the pictures that's related to my vision. And what I like to do is I like to paste each of the picture here and then just fold it and keep it in my diary. So guys, this is how my vision board looks like. So obviously I have not put it all, but this, for example, if you want to get up at 7 a.m. so I have put a alarm clock of 7 a.m. and I have written it there, get up at 7 a.m. daily. So this is something that I have planned to use as my vision board for 2024. These are all the steps of my yearly reset. This is basically how I start my year. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. Let me know in the comment section if you have any questions, and with that, see you. Bye bye.